intricate underworld of global crime, each country harbors a dominant gang that exerts control over its respective territory. These gangs are more than just criminal organizations. They are powerful entities that operate like well-oiled businesses, each with its unique set of rules and headquarters situated in the nation's capitals. The major gangs include the cunning hyenas, the red lions, the gray wolves, the white tigers, the wrestler bears, the mighty gorillas, and the ruthless jaguars. This chapter delves into the intricacies of these gangs, their origins, their operations, and their fierce rivalries. The cunning hyenas, masters of mercilessness. The cunning hyenas are undeniably the most formidable of all the gangs. Their reach extends far and wide, with thousands of loyal members who enforce their rule with an iron fist. Notorious for their cruelty, the cunning hyenas show no mercy to those who dare oppose them. Their specialty lies in their proficiency with firearms, boasting some of the best marksmen in the criminal world. Unlike other gangs that prefer the brutal intimacy of swords, machetes, and knives, the cunning hyenas rely on the cold precision of their guns. Founded by the grandson of Jus, a feared assassin from the Kodo period, the cunning hyenas have a rich legacy of violence and strategy. To fully understand the origins of this gang, one must look back at Jus's story. See Part 1, Kodo, the Revolution. Jus's legacy of ruthlessness and cunning has been carried forward by his descendants, making the cunning hyenas a name synonymous with fear and respect. The gang's operations are meticulously planned and executed, with their headquarters in the capital serving as the nerve center of their activities. Here, strategies are devised, alliances are formed, and enemies are marked for elimination. The cunning hyenas' business-like approach to crime has enabled them to amass wealth and power, ensuring their dominance in the underworld. The mighty gorillas, masters of martial arts, rivaling the cunning hyenas in both power and influence, are the mighty gorillas. Founded by Jus, a leading martial arts expert of his time, the mighty gorillas have carved out a significant territory for themselves. Jus's enigmatic personality and superior intelligence have only added to the gang's mystique. Despite numerous rumors and speculations about his past, Jus remains silent, preferring to let his actions speak for themselves. His gentle demeanor and charisma have won him many followers, both within and outside the gang. The mighty gorillas pride themselves on their combat skills. Unlike the hyenas who rely on firearms, the gorillas excel in hand-to-hand combat and traditional martial arts weapons. This not only sets them apart, but also gives them a unique advantage in close-quarter battles. The gang's headquarters, located in the nation's capital, is not just a base of operations, but also a training ground where members hone their skills under Jus's watchful eye. While the hyenas and the gorillas are often at odds, there is a mutual respect for each other's strengths. Their competition is not just about territory, but also about proving their supremacy in the underworld. This rivalry has led to numerous clashes, each more intense than the last, with neither side willing to back down. The Red Lions, kings of cunning. The Red Lions are known for their strategic brilliance and tactical maneuvers. Founded by a former military strategist, the gang employs guerrilla warfare tactics and psychological operations to outsmart their opponents. Their headquarters, a fortress-like structure in the capital, is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, making it a nerve center for planning and execution. Members of the Red Lions undergo rigorous training in strategy and subterfuge, making them one of the most cunning gangs. They excel in creating diversions, spreading misinformation, and launching surprise attacks. This has earned them a reputation for being unpredictable and extremely dangerous. The Red Lions' influence extends into politics and business, with many of their members holding significant positions in society. This dual existence allows them to manipulate events to their advantage, further solidifying their power. The Grey Wolves, masters of stealth. The Grey Wolves are renowned for their stealth and espionage capabilities. Founded by a former intelligence officer, the gang operates like a secretive organization, with members who are masters of disguise and infiltration. Their headquarters is a heavily guarded secret known only to a select few. The Grey Wolves specialize in gathering intelligence, conducting covert operations, and eliminating targets with precision. Their expertise in surveillance and reconnaissance makes them invaluable in the criminal underworld. They often collaborate with other gangs, providing them with crucial information in exchange for favors and alliances. Despite their secretive nature, the Grey Wolves have a significant influence on the underworld. Their ability to gather and manipulate information makes them a formidable force, capable of turning the tide in any conflict. The White Tigers, masters of brute force. The White Tigers are known for their sheer strength and brutality. Founded by a former wrestling champion, the gang relies on brute force to assert their dominance. Their headquarters, located in the capital, is a massive training facility where members build their strength and hone their fighting skills. The White Tigers prefer close-quarters combat, using their physical prowess to overpower their enemies. They are known for their fierce loyalty and discipline, traits instilled in them by their founder. The gang operates with a strict code of conduct, punishing those who betray or fail them severely. Despite their brutal methods, the White Tigers have a strong sense of camaraderie and brotherhood. They see themselves as warriors, fighting for their place in the underworld. This mentality has earned them respect and fear, making them one of the most powerful gangs. The Wrestling Bears, masters of territory. The Wrestler Bears are known for their territorial dominance. Founded by a former heavyweight wrestler, the gang controls vast areas through sheer intimidation and force. Their headquarters is a sprawling complex in the capital, where members train and strategize. The Wrestler Bears are experts in maintaining and expanding their territory. They use a combination of force, intimidation, and strategic alliances to keep their rivals at bay. Their members are fiercely loyal and willing to do whatever it takes to protect their turf. The gang's influence extends beyond the underworld, with many members holding significant positions in legitimate businesses. This dual existence allows them to launder money, gather intelligence, and manipulate events to their advantage. The Ruthless Jaguars, masters of speed. The Ruthless Jaguars are known for their speed and agility. Founded by a former track and field star, the gang specializes in quick strikes and rapid retreats. Their headquarters, a sleek and modern facility in the capital, is designed for speed and efficiency. The Ruthless Jaguars excel in hit-and-run tactics, using their speed to catch their enemies off guard. They are known for their quick thinking and adaptability, traits that make them highly effective in the fast-paced world of crime. Their members undergo rigorous physical training, ensuring they are always at peak performance. The gang's influence extends into the world of sports and entertainment, with many members holding significant positions in these industries. This allows them to gather intelligence, manipulate events, and recruit new members with ease. The power struggle, hyenas versus gorillas. The power struggle between the cunning hyenas and the mighty gorillas is a central theme in the underworld. Both gangs are at the pinnacle of their power, and their rivalry is fierce. The hyenas' expertise in firearms and strategic planning is matched by the gorillas' martial arts prowess and charismatic leadership. Numerous clashes have occurred between the two gangs, each resulting in significant casualties and shifts in power. The hyenas' cold and calculated approach contrasts sharply with the gorillas' disciplined and honorable methods. Despite their differences, both gangs share a mutual respect for each other's strengths. The struggle for dominance is not just about power, but also about legacy. The hyenas, with their rich history dating back to the Kodo period, are determined to maintain their supremacy. The gorillas, on the other hand, are driven by Heis's vision of a more honorable and disciplined underworld. The influence of government officials. Behind the scenes, government officials play a significant role in the activities of these gangs. Some officials are directly involved, using their power and influence to protect and advance the interests of their chosen gang. Others are more discreet, providing intelligence and resources in exchange for favors and alliances. This involvement of government officials adds a layer of complexity to the underworld. It blurs the lines between legitimate authority and criminal enterprise, creating a web of corruption and deceit. The gangs exploit this to their advantage, using their connections to manipulate events and maintain their power. Dominant gangs. The world of these dominant gangs is one of power, influence, and constant struggle. Each gang, with its unique strengths and methods, plays a crucial role in the underworld. The cunning hyenas with their ruthless efficiency and the mighty gorillas with their disciplined approach are at the forefront of this struggle, each vying for supremacy. The involvement of government officials adds to the complexity, creating a dynamic and ever-changing landscape. In this world, alliances are formed and broken, power shifts constantly, and the only certainty is that no gang can afford to rest on its laurels. The struggle for dominance is a relentless battle, with each gang striving to carve out its place in the underworld. As we delve deeper into the stories of these gangs and their founders, we gain a better understanding of the forces that shape this world. It is a world where power and influence are everything, and where the line between friend and foe is often blurred. In the end, it is a world ruled by the cunning, the strong, and the ruthless.